Hello everyone, welcome to another class of class 9 mathematics, and we were doing exercise 6b and we have done question number 1. Today we'll be doing different sums, okay, and we'll be doing question number 5. So it's a different sum, okay, 1, 2, 3 similar sums. You can do it on your own, you can try it on your own, and if you have doubt you can call the teachers, respective teachers, and ask questions. And I'm just choosing different sums so that you people might be able to do not the different sum, but the question might be given in a different manner. So we're just trying to solve all the equation by equating the coefficient. Okay, only the beginning part will be different, the process remains the same. So I'm doing question number 5. So what do we have in question number 5? We have y is equals to 2x minus 6, and the other question is y is equals to 0. Okay, now as you know, we have to bring it to the general equation, which is your a1x plus b1y is equals to c1, a2x plus b2y is equals to c2. Now that is your general equation. So both the equation, that is your equation 1 and equation 2, has to be brought in this form. a1x plus b1y is equals to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equals to c2. So first equation, you know that all the variables would be on the left hand side and the constant on the right hand side. So minus 2x comes this side, plus 2x when comes this side becomes minus, y because it's plus, and minus 6 as it is. This is your equation 1. Now y is equals to 0. There is no x and there is no constant, isn't it? But if you have to write it in this form, then what would be a coefficient? 0x. So 0x, why do I write 0x? Because when you multiply any number with 0, the number will be 0. So 0 into x is 0 plus b2y. Now y you have, isn't it? So y equals to, what is your constant here? Your constant is 0. So this is your equation 2. Now you need to equate them, isn't it? You need to make them same. So see, y and y, the coefficient of y is 1, the coefficient of y is 1 in equation 1 as well as in equation 2. So we don't need to do anything, we don't need to multiply it. You can straight away write multiplying it with 1, both the equation 1 and 2. And what we can do is, we can do the subtraction directly. Now why do we do the subtraction? Because we need to change the sign. Okay, if one is minus, the other is plus, you don't need to do the subtraction. But here we have the same signs, so we cannot do the cancellation for the same signs. In order to do the cancellation, the sign has to be opposite. So in order to bring the opposite sign, we do the subtraction. So this plus becomes minus, and this also becomes minus. So minus 2x added or subtracted with 0 will be the number itself, plus y and minus y cancels, and minus 6 plus or minus 0 will be the number itself. So from here, what do we get? Minus 6 divided by 2. Minus 2, sorry. And minus becomes positive. So 2 multiplies with 6. How many times? 3 times. So what is the value of x? The value of x is 3. Now do we need to find the value of 0 here? Sorry, do we need to find the value of y here? We don't need to find the value of y, because the value of y is already given. What is given? Y is equals to 0. Okay, you can solve it, you can show it, you can also prove that y would be equal to 0. Okay, and if you want to prove it, what you can do is, you choose this y is equal to 2x minus 6. So instead of x, what can you write? 3 minus 6, which is equal to 2 into 3 is 6 minus 6. So what do you get y? Y you get 0. which means you don't need to do it. Y is already given as 0. Okay, so if we get questions like this is how you need to solve it. I hope it's clear. If you have doubt, please do ask. So I'm moving on to another question of exercise 6b, which is question number 11. Okay, I'm doing question number 11. 6b, question number 11. Now what does the question say? The question says if 2x plus y is equal to 23. Question says if 2x plus y is equal to 23 and 4x minus y is given as 19, find the values of x minus 3y and 5y minus 2x. Now we'll come to this part later. Okay, in order to find x minus 3y and 5y minus 2x, we need to find the values of x and y. And which equation are we going to use? The equations which are given. And how are we going to do? By equating the coefficients. Now see here. 2x plus y is equal to 23. 4x minus y is equal to 19. This is an equation 1 and this would be your equation 2. Now look at the coefficient. The coefficient of x here is 2. The coefficient of x here is 4. The coefficient of y is 1. The coefficient of second equation y is 1. Now, if the coefficients are already same, we don't need to equate them. Okay, if the coefficients given are already same, we do not need to equate them. We can do it directly. Okay, so what are we gonna do is, straight away we're gonna do the cancellation. Now, why am I not subtracting over here? Why do I not change the sign? Is because here in first equation, the sign of y is plus. In the second equation, the sign of y is minus. And they have the same coefficient, 1 and 1. Okay, it's not written 1 and 1, but if there's no coefficient, what do you assume the coefficient to be? 1. So 1, this is plus, this is minus. So they're already in the opposite sign. So we can do the cancellation directly. Okay, we don't need to change the sign. If we change the sign, they will become positive and there cannot be any cancellation. Okay, and what do we need to do is we need to get rid of one variable here. Okay, we need to remove one variable so that we can find the other variable. So, plus y and minus y cancels. Now we haven't changed the sign. Please remember this, no sign has been changed. So this is plus, this is plus. So both plus, so what do we do? Add. So 2 plus 4 is 6x. The same way here, this is plus, this is plus. So when you add them, 23 plus 19 is 42. So what do we get? X as 42 divided by 6, which is equal to 7. So what is the value of x? The value of x is 7. Now, we can put the value of x in any equation. I'm doing it in equation 1. So you have 2x plus y is equal to 7. And what is your 2x? Instead of x, you write 7 plus y is equals to, 23. 23. So 14 plus y is equals to 23. And from here, 14 goes to the other hand side. So y is equals to 23 minus 14, which is equal to 9. So what did we get the value of y? We get the value of y as 9. We got the value of x as 7. Now we can find the value of x minus 3y. So x minus 3y would be equal to, what is the value of x that we got? 7. What is the value of y that we have got? 9. So 7 minus 27, and what do we get the answer to be? Minus 20, because there is a negative sign. So if you have negative and positive, you need to subtract them. And when you do the subtraction, 27 minus 7 would be 20, and we use the sign of the bigger number, that's why we have minus 20. The other one would be 5y minus 2x is equal to 5. Y means 5 into 9, and 2x means 2 into 7. So 5 nines are 45, 2 sevens are 14. So how much do we get? Answer to be 20 and 31. So this is how we find the value of, this is how we equate the coefficients, how do we find the values of x and y, and once we find the value of x and y, you can find the value of any equation or any expression given. Okay, thank you and have a good day.